A TV tower stands vertically on the side of a road. From a point on the other side directly opposite to the tower, the angle of elevation of the top of the tower is 60 degrees from another point 10 meters away from this point. On the line joining this point to the foot of the tower, the angle of elevation of the top of the tower is 30 degrees. Find the height of the tower and the width of the road. A road, a tower stand vertically uh, on the side of the road. It is a tower, and on the other side, directly opposite to the tower. Other side means, for example, this is a road. It is a tower. The angle of elevation of the tower is 60 degrees. It makes, for example, here is 60 degrees, and from the another point 10 meters away from this point on the line joining the point foot of the tower, from here to on the same line we have to move 10 meters away. This is 10 meters away from this, and again it makes the tower, again it makes the angle at 30 degrees. This is 30 degrees. So we need to find this height of the tower. We need to find this height of the tower. Now this is a diagram. The height of the tower is h meters. Say h meters. BC, height of the tower BC is equal to h meters, and AD is equal to 10 meters, and BD is equal to x. BD is equal to x, and AB is equal to AD plus ADB, that is x plus 10 plus x, or x plus 10. Okay. Now in these two triangles, BC is the common side for this both ABC triangle and DBC triangle. These two are right angle triangles. Tan 60 degrees is equal to h by x. That means BC, opposite side BC, by DB is equal to h by x. We know that tan 60 is root 3. Root 3 is equal to h by x, where h is equal to, from this we can write h is equal to root 3 x. This is equation number 1. And also from ABC triangle, from ABC triangle, from ABC triangle, we can write tan 30 is equal to 30 degrees is equal to BC by AB. BC by AB. The BC is h and AB is equal to 10 plus x or x plus 10. 10 plus x. Okay. Tan 30 we know that 1 by root 3 is equal to h by 10 plus x, and cross multiply, then this equal to h 10 plus x is equal to root 3h, cross multiplying 10 plus x is equal to root 3h. But from this one we can write h is equal to root 3x from 1. From 1, 10 plus x is equal to root 3 into root 3x. This equal to 10 plus x is equal to root 3 into root 3, 3x. So then take x right side, 10 equal to 3x minus x, that is 10 equal to 2x. 2x equal to 10, 2x equal to 10, x equal to 10 by 2. 10 by 2 means 2 5 times, therefore x equal to 5 meters. X equal to 5 meters. But we need to find that height of the tower. This x is equal to 5. Now from this one, h is equal to root 3x and x equal to, we know that 5 meters. So substitute this value in this equation. H is equal to root 3 into 5, that equal to 5 root 3. 5 root 3 meters. We know that 5 into 1.732. We can write root 3 value is 1.732. 5 2s are 10 and 5 3s are 15, 1 16, 5 7s are 35, 36, 3 and 5 1s are 5, 8. That equal to 8.66 meters. 1.5 meter tall boy is looking at the top of a temple which is 30 meters in the height. From a point at certain distance, the angle of elevation from his eye to the top of the crown of the temple increases from 30 degrees to 60 degrees. As he walks towards the temple, find the distance he walked towards the temple. 1.5 meter tall boy. 1.5 meter tall boy. 1.5 meter tall boy. And here is a temple. This is a temple. Now the temple height of the temple is 30 meters. This equal to 30 meters. From here to here, 30 meters. 30 meters height. Okay. Now the boy looks the temple, top of the temple, at an angle of 30 degrees. And he moves towards the temple, certain point, and the angle of elevation is 30 degrees, and walks towards the temple. And when it makes 60 degrees, find the distance he walked towards the temple. We need to find this distance. This is x, this distance is x and the total distance is d. Just say d. The total distance is d. This is x. We need to find this x. Now a, b, c, d. We need to find ad. That here is a, e, f. AE equal to 1.5 meters is no need, but we need to find this AD. AD equal to say x and AB is equal to D and BC is equal to that CF minus the CF is from here to here. C to F is 30 meters minus this is 1.5 meters minus BF is equal to 30 minus 1.5 is equal to 28.5 meters. 28.5 meters. Now 28.5 meters. Now from ABC, triangle ABC, triangle ABC, ABC and tan 30 is equal to opposite side by adjacent side. Tan 30 is equal to opposite side BC by AB. That is, we know that BC equal to 28.5 by AB is equal to D. AB is equal to D. Tan 30 we know that 1 by root 3 is equal to 28.5 by D. Then D is equal to D is equal to cross multiplying 28.5 root 3. So equation number 1. And we need to find that DB from triangle from BDC triangle tan 60 is equal to BC by BD. BC by BD. BC is equal to 28 point. This is 28.5 meters. 28.5 meters by BD is equal to D minus X. D minus X. Therefore, this equal to tan 60 is root 3 is equal to 28.5 by D minus X. So, root 3 into D minus X is equal to 28.5. But we know D is equal to, we can write 28.5 root 3. So, root 3 into 28.5 root 3 minus X is equal to 28.5. This equal to root 3 into 28.5 root 3. That means 28.5 into root 3 3 minus root 3x is equal to 28.5. Therefore, root 3x, take a right side, then 28.5 into root 3 into 3 minus 28.5 is equal to root 3x. 28.5 is common, 3 minus 1. 3 times of 28.5 minus 1 time of 28.5, that is 2 times of 28.5. 28.5 is equal to root 3x. Therefore, this is equal to 28.5 into 2 is equal to 57. 57 is equal to root 3x. Therefore, x is equal to 57 by root 3. 57 by root 3. In rationalizing this root 3 by root 3, that equal to x is equal to 57 root 3 by 3. 57 root 3 by 3. 3 ones are 3 ones are 3 nines are. That x is equal to 19 root 3 meters. X equal to 19 root 3, that is 19 into 1.732 is equal to 19 into 1.732, that equal to 32.908 meters. He walked towards the temple 32.908 meters. A statue stands on the top of a 2-meter tall pedestal from a point on the ground. The angle of elevation of the top of the statue is 60 degrees, and from the same point the angle of elevation of the top of the pedestal is 45 degrees. Find the height of the statue. The statue stands on the top of a 2-meter tall pedestal. Here is a 2-meter tall pedestal is there. This is 2 meters tall pedestal. And there was a statue stand upon this. Now here is a statue is there. It is 2 meter. Now and the angle of elevation of the top of the statue is 60 degrees. He is here. It is 60 degrees. And the angle of elevation of the top of the pedestal is this. It makes an angle is 45 degrees. It is 45 degrees. Find the height of the statue. We need to find this. This is now A, B, C, A, B, C, D. This is T. Okay, this is the pedestal. 2 meters height is there, and there is a statue on this pedestal, h meters, and that angle makes the top is for 60 degrees and the pedestal top is 45 degrees. We need to find h. Now from this A, B, C, D, we know that BD is equal to 2 meters. AB is equal to x meters. BD is equal to 2 meters. CD is equal to H meters. And BC is equal to BD plus CD, that is 2 plus H. From triangle 1, ABD triangle ABD, triangle ABD, from triangle ABD we can write that tan 45 is equal to tan 45 degrees is equal to 2 by BD by, we can write BD by opposite side by adjacent side AB. The BD is equal to 2 meters and this is X meters. But we know that 45 is 1 equal to 2 by X. So X is equal to 2 meters. X equal to 2 meters. We need to find that CD. Now apply tan 60 is equal to, from triangle ABC, tan 60 is equal to, we can write BC by AB. BC we know that 2 plus H, by X. AB equal to X. Therefore this equal to tan 60 equal to root 3. Root 3 is equal to 2 plus H by X equal to, substitute the value 2 meters here, 2, and cross multiply. 2 root 3 is equal to 2 plus H. Then H is equal to 2 root 3 minus 2. Take left side 2 root 3 minus 2. And root 3 value we know that 2 is common for these two. Root 3 minus 1. Root 3 value is 1.732 minus 1. There, and then that equal to 2 into 1.732 minus 1, 0.732 into 2. 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, 2 7s are 14, 1.464 meters. This is the height of the statue, 1.464 meters. Question number 4. From the top of a building, the angle of elevation of the top of a cell tower is 60 degrees and the angle of depression to its foot is 45 degrees. If the distance of the building from the tower is 7 meters, then find the height of the tower. Now look at here, this is a building, AD is building and its height is X meters and the tower is D meters. Tower is D meters and CE is the tower and BE is the equivalent height of the building. Now the between building and the tower the distance is 7 meters. Then find the height of the tower. We need to find this height of the tower. First we know that here is the angle from building. The angle of depression its foot is 45 degrees. The tower's foot makes the from top of the building 45 degrees angle is a depression, and the tower makes an angle of elevation is 60 degrees. Now that we need to this is the 7 meters, this is the 7, and DE equal to, from both the triangles we can write DE is equal to AB. So DE equal to AB, that means AB is equal to also 7 meters. So this equal to also 7 meters. We need to find that BC from ABC triangle ABC, and apply tan BC equal tan theta, tan 60 is equal to BC by AB. BC by AB. Tan 60 is root 3 is equal to BC equal to D minus X by AB is equal to 7 meters. So D minus X is equal to 7 root 3. This is equation number 1. D minus X equal to 7 root 3. This is equation number 1. And the angle of depression is 45, means these AB and D are the parallel lines. E is the transversal, though therefore this angle A, this is 45 degrees. Here also we can write 45 because transversal is a line transversal. The corresponding opposite angles are equal. Opposite angles are equal in transversal. So D minus X equal to 7 root 3. From this ADE triangle, tan 45 is equal to AD by DE. AD by DE. 45 is 1. AD is equal to X and DE is equal to 7 meters. So X is equal to 7 meters. This is number 2. And substitute this value in the equation. D minus X is equal to D minus 7 is equal to 7 root 3, and D is equal to 7 root 3 plus 7. 7 is common. Root 3 plus 1 is equal to 7 into root 3 is 1.732 plus 1 is equal to 7 into 2.732, that equal to 7 into 2, 7 2s are 14, 7 3s are 21, 1, 22, and 7 7s are 49, 2, 51, 5, and 7 2s are 14, 5, 19. 19.124 meters. The height of the tower is 19.124 meters. A wire of length 18 meters had been tied with the electric pole at an angle of elevation 30 degrees with the ground. Because it was covering a long distance, it was cut and tied at an angle of elevation 60 degrees with the ground. How much length of the wire was cut? A wire length of 18 meters had been tied electric pole. This is the pole. Its height is h meters. A wire is, this is a wire. is 18 meters. A, A, B, C, T, and here the wire had been tied electric pole at an angle of 30 degrees with the ground. This is 30 degrees angle here makes at A, and that was cut. The wire was cut and again tied here. Now its angle is at 60 degrees. When the wire is cut and again tied to near to that pole, and it makes an angle is 60 degrees, how much length of the wire was cut? That means what is the that means we have to the cut means 18 meters wire is there. If you find this CD, we can find that uh, the remitted wire. Now look at here, from this ABC triangle, ABC triangle, we need to find that from ABC triangle we need to find that H full height of the pole, but the relation is here hypotenuse and BC is there. BC and hypotenuse, there is the ratio is sin r. You can apply sin r cosec. These two only useful to find that value. So what is that? We need to find that BC, but AC, we know that AC. What is BC by AC? That is opposite side by hypotenuse. That is called sin 30 degrees. So sin 30 equal to BC by AC. Sin 30 value, we know that 1 by 2. BC is equal to H meters and AC equal to 18 meters. So H is equal to 18 by 2. Take this left side, 18, denominator becomes numerator. 2 nines are 18. So H is equal to 9 meters. That pole height is 9 meters. We need to find that CD. So CD and BC, the relation between these two is also sin or cosec. Apply sin or cosec. Sin 60 is equal to BC by DC. BC by DC or CD. Sin 60, we know that root 3 by 2 is equal to BC is equal to 9 meters by CD we need to find. Therefore CD is equal to 9 into 2 by root 3. So 9 into 2 by root 3. Rationalizing these both sides. Both sides. That means root 3 by root 3 is equal to 9 into 2 root 3 by 3. 3 3 is 9. So 3 into 2, 6 root 3. This is the CD value meters. But 3 root 3 equal to 1.732. CD equal to 9 into 2 by 3, rationalizing with root 3 by root 3. and 9 into 2 into root 3 by root 3 into root 3 is 3. 3 3s are 9. 3 into 2 6 root 3 meters. This is CD, length of this wire after it was cut. And 6 root 3 means 6 into 1.732. 6 into this is CD, and 6 into 1.732 is 10.392. But the cut wire is AC minus CD. AC minus CD. So AC is 18 meters wire. After cut, the CD is equal to CD, we know that 10.392. 18 minus 10.392, that equal to 7.608 meters. The wire was cut 7.608 meters.